Hi, Mary Lou here, and I've got a new journal to share with you. This one is, I'm calling it Vintage Lace because that's the name of the kit that I used. I'll put all the details down below, but I'll give you a few things. 7.5 by 5.5. 2-inch spine. You can see the lace on there. There's the back. Has metal corners on all four. This is printed on Red River canvas. There's a page from a French book behind it. You can see a little bit of it sticking out there. A pretty glitzy little flower and some lace. The closure is eyelets with hug snug seam binding. Okay, here's the inside. It's a very beautiful kit. It's got some really soft muted colors, and then it's got this brighter stuff too. So it's a nice play and interaction. There's a pocket I made. Put a little rose on there from the kit, and it's I put Wink Estella on it. There's a pretty gal. She's printed on Red River canvas, so she's real pretty. There's this journal belongs to. And there you can see some of the soft muted colors, very pretty. I did some printing and some stamping and stenciling in this, and you'll see that as we go through. There's one of the tags from the kit. Then on the bottom layer of this two-level pocket is a ticket and address. There's not a lick of coffee-dyed papers in this journal. What I used instead, because it's so hard on me to stand for hours and do a lot of paper, I used a kit from Screech Owl Studio, coffee-dyed papers. They are beautiful. They look like coffee-dyed papers. What I did was I printed them out, and then I spritzed them with water and then blew it dry with that took a whole lot less time than coffee dyeing. And so I'm really thrilled with it. If you want to put pictures in here, it's not gonna ruin them now. So this is good. Take time to smell the roses. This is from another kit of hers, and I'll put that down below. And then I add some things from my stash as well. I have parchment paper that I printed on in here. And there is where I did some very muted, soft stenciling. There's a double layer pocket. There's a rose and a key tag from the kit. And back here, I put in a French word card. And then this little ticket. This is vellum paper, very beautiful. And a pretty napkin. The kit, you can see how pretty the colors are. Okay, here's a little, this is a tall pocket, and back here I put a piece of a page from the kit, so one of the journal pages. Then up front is a tag from the kit, lots of roses. And then up front here is a little pocket, or a little envelope, excuse me, and inside I put a little bit of paper, like coffee dyed, but it's not. It just looks it. And then there's some pretty lace. And we're going to flip this over. There's a rose charm here. See if I can get it turned. Well, maybe. There, I just let it drop. There's the rose. And it's on a bulb pin in an eyelet that I put in right here. And there's another ticket. And then there's that card. Lots of roses throughout. Okay, here's the center of the first signature. Over here, I have an envelope. You can see that's an envelope. There's the back side. And you just close it like that. Open it up, and on this side, there are some, I'll try to pull one out, index cards. This has grid on one side, and then you can journal on the other side as well. So there's 3 in there. There are several pages of parchment here. I think I put 4 pages in, so that gives you a lot of journaling space. Then on this side, there's line index cards. So there's quite a bit more to journal in. When I said that has 108 plus plus plus, it does. Okay, here's a pretty tag from the kit. And on the belly band, I put this really pretty applique with a rose on it. Some more stenciling, stamping, rose. Here's a little, I call it a pocket. It looks like a blouse a little bit. There's Victorian Lace from the kit. There's a card from my stash. Pretty lady. There's the other side of that. Here's a little tuck spot. That card from the kit. You flip it over and there's an envelope. I didn't seal it, but you can. And then if you want to, you can put something in it, but you can also just journal in it and leave it open. Up to you. More stenciling. Okay, here's another side of the bag, and in this one is a tall, like a seed packet or a coin envelope. Beautiful card. Paris. It just seals back shut. Oh, it'll go in. There you go. More stamping. Here's another little charm. This is an envelope I found online one day when I was looking for some small envelopes. And it came with this eyelet in it, which I thought was brilliant. It has a window here too, so I put a little bit of rose there. And inside I put a card from the kit, so that's there. And this was inspired by Gail Agostinelli. She did something similar, or no, maybe it was, no, not Gail, it was Wendy. And there's another tag, and that slides behind the little envelope, maybe. There we go. So yeah, I just did it a little differently because it had this eyelet, and I didn't want to cover the window because I wanted you to see that pretty card, but I thought, ooh, this would be nice. So, into the first signature, onto the second one. There's a wallpaper pocket that I created. I used Martha Stewart throughout. That one's called Cherish. There's a tag that I created and a little card that is in my stash. Mary sent me that. Thank you, Mary. She sent me a for what do you call it? Mail. Happy Mail. She sent me some Happy Mail, and that was in it. And there's a card from the kit, and then this card is something from my stash, and they're in that little bag set. See how beautiful that is? It really is lovely. Okay, here's a, you can flip that open and you can journal in there. And then behind I also put another piece that you can journal in. So you've got lots of journal space there. Another beautiful vellum sheet. And I love these square napkins. More stamping. And okay, here's another two-level pocket. Or, yeah, two-level pocket. And there's cards. And then there's a little tag from Laura's shop, and I did some stamping on that. There's a little envelope, and inside it is some more of the paper to journal on, and this little card that says Victorian Lace, in case I didn't show it to you quick enough, or I didn't show it to you long enough, whatever. Okay. Okay, here's another, it's a belly band that I put another rose on, and then I created this tag or card, the image of rose, and backed it with some paper from the kit, and then this is also paper from the kit. It ran this way, but I ran it that way. Okay, in the center of this second signature, there's a pocket here it's sealed with a magnet. There, you can hear it. And inside it is a booklet with lots more parchment paper. Okay, and that's sealed shut. Vintage finds. There's a paper clip with some fibers on it. And in the pocket is this pretty card of roses. And this vellum envelope with a pretty card in it. And then if you take the paper clip off, There you got it. You've got more room to journal in there. So that's that. And there's another pretty lady, Paris. The other side of the napkin. There's that. Okay, here's a a little pocket that I got from Laura's shop. It's I like the size and the shape of it, so it's really different. And I put one of the tags from her shop in there too. It is a glassine envelope. Okay, in the pocket back here, I put this large postcard and this lovely lady. And then this is an envelope that I created out of one of the French pages that Mary sent me. And inside, there's a picture of a pretty lady. And it's a very delicate paper. I don't know how old it is, but it's sure beautiful. Okay. More stenciling. There's another bag. A couple of cards in there. There's another double-tiered pocket. In the back, there's a tag from the kit, a little stamp on it. And then there's just a beautiful field with a fence with roses pouring over it. I thought it was so beautiful. I put it in. There's another little girl's dress and a tag from the kit. End of the second signature, on to the third. Okay, there's a Rita Donnelly flip here. If I can get it to come up. There you go. And in the front, there's a pocket here, and then in it is an envelope with this lady in it. And back here is this pretty lady on a tag. And your Tiffany and Company stamp. Another bag. And the Victorian. Okay, the phone quit. So I showed you what was in there. Yep. Okay. And there's another wallpaper. I loved it because it had the roses on it, but it's a wallpaper pocket with lace on it. And inside is one of the long tags. And 3 cards. And the others, there's some beautiful, more beautiful vellum. And another pretty napkin. Not pretty, and journal right there. Here's a pocket from the kit. Slanted pocket. In it, I made that card, so I put, or that tag, so I put that in there. Looks like I didn't do the backs. I always try to remember to I do all my edges. I try to ink everything. And this one's a pretty little card. Another pretty flower. And there's the center of the third signature. There's a double layer pocket here, and in the front of it, I put this long tag. It says Paris on it. And the card. Another card. And then a tag that I enlarged that's in the kit. And then over here is another booklet for you to journal in on parchment paper, which is beautiful to journal on. There's another paper clip and another little secret spot that you can journal and keep closed if you want to. Here's another envelope that you can journal in, or you can seal it up and put something in there. And then on this side is a card and a talk spot. That pretty doily again, and the vellum. Here's another, this one I made into a pocket. There's a card, the large tag, some more stamping back there. This flips open and you can journal in it. And in this pocket, this envelope or bag, I put this card in a vellum envelope. And here's an up I call it an uptuck, but it's also a Rita Donnelly because it flips down this way. Pretty napkin and rose on there. I just love this kit because it's full of roses, and Yvonne knows I love roses. Okay, so there's the back pocket. It's just like the front pocket. There's a card in there. And then this journal handmade for you by, and I signed it. So this journal will be available on my website. The link is below. Thank you for stopping by. I really appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed looking at it. Give me a thumbs up. Leave me a comment. Leave me a question. I love to answer your questions. All right, have a great day. Bye-bye now. Thanks for stopping by.